Hey, what's up, guys? For today's video, we're going to be going over my power rankings for JJK slash JJK module. Uh, just mostly JJK characters in here, but there's some module characters in here, so I wanted to rank them, and I thought it'd be a fun discussion. So starting off, we have Chozo. Chozo, I'm gonna put Chozo. I think he goes around high grade 1-ish. He has a couple of fights. He fights Yuji, Shibuya Yuji, and then he also fights Kenjaku twice. He gets pretty much destroyed by Kenjaku each time. Against Yuji, he like wins, but it's like a very, very close fight. And I think that Yuji was around like grade 1 level. So I think because it was so close, Choso's around the same. Obviously, I think Choso against Kenjaku after Yuji, like the first Kenjaku fight, he had a better showing than he did against Yuji. But still, I think he doesn't have like he's not on the same level as some like the heavy hitter characters, right? When you think of Chozo, you don't think, oh, he's on a level like Maki or something like that. So I think Chozo, you're on highest grade 1. He's like one of the top grade 1 sorcerers for sure. Next we have Cross, and I'm gonna rank Cross and Maru the same. Now I know what you're thinking. Okay, you're gonna put them in grade 1. No, I think these guys are like heavy hitter level. Cause like it's crazy because so we don't really see them fight like that in module. The only indication we get is that they were the old man they were fighting, right? That like I think it was Maru or Cross, I forget which one, came in. Like I think Maru, like he like one shot him after like Yuka and Tsurugi were like struggling a ton with them, you know? I think that goes to show like how strong they were. But if you can one shot like or blitz like a grade 1 sorcerer like that, I feel like you're like at least like lower heavy hitter level. And then Dagon, because we don't have many showings of them, I'm going to keep them on the below heavy hitter level. We don't even know fully about their curse techniques. So instead, I'm going to put Dagon above them just because we know more about Dagon. We've seen him fight. He was beating like Maki, uh, Naobito, and Nanami all at the same time. He had a really good showing, so it would be a shame not to put like Dagon super duper high. Next, we have Dura. And this guy is really interesting because he got like no diffed by Dabura, but I'm pretty sure like he's supposed to be stronger than Maru and Cross. So I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him right there for now. I'm gonna put him right here for now. But I could see him being like higher for sure. But I think he for sure deserves to be above them. I think it just makes sense. Then we have Ghetto. Ghetto, you don't know much from Ghetto. I think Ghetto is certainly stronger than Disaster Curses. I'm gonna put Ghetto in the lower heavy hitter level. Hikari, I think bottom of high heavy hitter level. I don't think Hikari is as strong as like Yuji or Yuta, but Hikari, I mean he's up there. Hanami, I think Hanami is weaker than Dagon. We don't have that much showings from Hanami, but Dagon just has like better feet. So yeah, maybe if Higuruma. Higuruma's interesting. I'm gonna put him at the bottom of low heavy hitter. Higuruma's interesting to scale because of his domain is like so like specific, right? It's like, are you guilty? Are you not guilty? That difference like can make a big diff. Obviously, I think he has the potential to be like insanely high, but we don't know if he actually got to that level. So I think having him low heavy hitter level is fine. We have Jogo. I think Jogo's the strongest disaster curse for sure. Obviously, people would be like, "Oh, Jogo's in his fights he got clapped," but like he also fought against Gojo and Sukuna. So yeah, I think it's fair. But I mean, I think for sure, at least even if you don't think he's like overall the strongest, like disaster curse, he for sure has like the best AP out of the disaster curses. I think that's pretty good, and his speed is really nice as well. I think his speed is better than like Mahito's, Dagon, and Hanami's. His durability obviously is not as good as theirs, but everything else is like super duper high. So yeah, let me have Kashimo. I'm gonna put Kashimo a bit above Hikari, including the NBA Kashimo form, Mythical Beast Amber form. Some people don't like to include that when you're scaling it. Sue me. Then we have Kenjaku. Kenjaku, I think, is very clearly above Kashimo. I mean, he's super duper strong. He has access to multiple insane like curse techniques, like anti gravity and curse manipulation. He has like an open domain. He has insanely strong physicals. Really good barrier techniques. I mean, kind of goes with domain, but yeah, I mean, Kenjaku is insanely strong. Next on we have Kusakabe. Kusakabe, I'm gonna put below Chozo. I know people are like, oh, Kusakabe is like strongest grade 1. That was the strongest grade 1 out of like normal people. I mean, obviously he's super duper strong. He has decent physicals, the simple domain, yada yada yada. But I think when you look at Kusakabe, you think he's a bit lacking compared to like someone like Chozo or some other people. And then we have Mahito. I'm gonna put Mahito before Jogo, but after Dagon. But the thing with Mahito though, I think Mahito is. So we know Mahito's in Module, so you might be like, okay, is this for Module Mahito too? And honestly, it's not really for any versions of Module Mahito. Like we don't really know where to rank him. Haven't really seen any feats for him, so I'm not gonna rank him for a Module. Then we have Maki. I mean, I'm gonna put Maki around here. I think. Oh, oops, not there. I think Maki around there. I think it's pretty chill. I like her placement here. I'm gonna save this for last. Mei, she's like a grade 1 average, you know. Not I mean like a grade 1 average, you know. Do the thing. Naobito. I think Naobito is high grade 1 for sure. I think Naobito is relative to Naoya, and Naoya was like cooking like Chozo, kind of clean. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Naobito. He's like the peak grade 1. I feel like he's the strongest grade 1 sorcerer, to be honest. And then I'm gonna put Naoya right below him. Although I will say, like, this does not include the cursed form, the cursed spirit form of Naoya. If it did, he would be like up here somewhere. Nobara is like semi grade 1. This guy, the principal, like bottom. So then we have him. He'll go here. Todo. I think Todo's like in top of. It's like grade 1. But like obviously Todo's like a lot of his power comes from like. I mean, he has really good physical, but a lot of his power does come from the his curse technique, which is like a support tool. So he's like weird to rank. Toji. So Toji, definitely in my opinion, I feel like. It's where you could. People like to rank Toji with Maki. Some people like to rank Maki a bit higher. Honestly, if we're assuming Module, I'm gonna put them here. I like to think Geto is stronger than Toji. And I like to rank Maki a little bit. No, actually, I'm going to do something a little crazy. I'm going to put him right here. Geto right there. I'm going to put Toji right here. And this is going to be Maki, like, at her peak. So, like, sometime in Module. I like that there. And then we have Tsurugi. And we'll do Yuka. Too. I'm not going to lie. These guys are, like, grade 1. They were getting smacked by, like, the old man. Nobara's probably weaker than them. They were getting smacked by that old guy. So, I feel like... Yeah, and when they start working together, they're doing it right. But the old guy was like, their strength together is like multiplied, not added. So, and we haven't really seen too many features from him. I will say, obviously, she has Maharaga. So, like, if you want to rank her with like Maharaga, then it's like, okay, well, clearly, like, it's up here, like, you know, like. But like, because obviously Maharaga like clears all these characters. I think. Well, okay, so let me do this here. I'll do this here. I like this. Actually, I like this. Yeah, so I'm gonna put it right there for now. I'm not gonna include Maharaga. I'll rank him right here too. And then we have Urame. I mean, probably right there. Yorozu. I think Yorozu is crazy. I'm like biggest Yorozu like stan ever. So I want to put her like here or something like that. But you know, I'm gonna hit. And then we have Yuji. Yuji is the GOAT. I'm gonna put Yuji here because this is like Module Yuji, and I think Module Yuji is set up to be the strongest like in the verse, or some of the strongest in the verse. So yeah, I'm a very big fan. Oops, I forgot to add Dabura to this thing. Okay. Do I forget to add Dabura? Oh, let me add it real quick. Alright guys, so now I'm back and I've added Dabura. So I'm gonna add Dabura to special grade, and honestly, let me add Gojo and Sukuna here as well. I think these are the top 4 people. I think most people would agree on it. I know some people are like anti-Dabura, because some people are like, oh, well, he didn't one-shot Maharaga, so he's clearly not at the level, because Gojo and Sukuna can one-shot Maharaga. You're right, they can one-shot Maharaga. Did they initially? With their first attack? No, they didn't. You know? I think it's crazy to say that, like, oh, like, Dabura was going all out with his first attack. No, he thought Yuka was like an ant. Why would he even use a big portion of his strength in that attack? In his mind, Maharaga was like an ant. You know, he's not from Earth. He doesn't know anything about Maharaga. Now, I'm sure he has the capability to one-shot him. So I think Dabura is up there. I'm not gonna talk too much about it right now because I have a whole video planned of like ranking him, so I'm gonna go in depth in there. And then Yuta, I like Yuta here. Don't hate. I mean, this is like top, just like module Yuta. You know what I'm saying? And then we have Yuki. I like Yuki here. I mean, Yuki's weird because I mean black hole, but don't worry about it. I like this trailer. I like it. I think it's lit. And Megami, end of series Megami. Megami is not the kind of guy who I feel like would kind of train to get better. People are like, oh, after Sukuna being his body, yada 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 yada. Sure, we can give him some props there. Maybe maybe you can rank. I'm gonna put him right here. I'm not gonna cap. Put him right here. But obviously, he could potentially be higher. But yeah, anywho, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, make sure to like and subscribe for more content. And take care. Peace.